Welcome, all friends and devotees of yoga and Buddhism. Today is June the 27th, 2019. June the 27th, 2019. It's Thursday today, folks. I'm going to proceed, disseminating my recent discoveries. Actually, around the beginning of this year, I made the discoveries, almost half a year now. I made the discovery of these fantastic treasures of wisdom, golden treasures of wisdom. What I felt, folks, to be honest with you, is just like Mr. Carter. I always keep telling guys, I felt the way Mr. Carter felt when he discovered the golden treasures of Egypt. Mr. Howard Carter is a British archaeologist who was doing some research in Egypt, excavations and this into the ancient 5,000-year-old Egyptian civilization. And one day, they just ran into a golden tomb. In that tomb was the remains, all in gold, the remains of the boy king Tutankhamun. Fantastic treasures. You can imagine how Mr. Carter felt. Unexpected. Big discovery, the biggest discovery of his life. And it was so exciting. That's what I felt when I discovered these golden treasures. Golden treasures. Golden treasures from the Venerable Master Singyun. This is just pure gold. Not material gold, spiritual gold. Wisdom gold. Okay? Gold in the spiritual realm. Fantastic. What I discovered. But I'm still working on it. I'm still doing research. We still have to classify them. We still have to put them in categories. Any question that you may have in life, here are the answers to this question. Just listen to this. Saplings need water and fertilizer in order to grow, and children require nourishment so their young bodies and minds can develop well. Everything in life needs to be cultivated. Our morals, knowledge, thinking, and more importantly, our character. More importantly, our character. Highlight that point right there. Highlight it. Our character. All of these must be nurtured. The following are some guidelines for building character. Building character. Highlight that. Building character. Folks, now Master Singh is about to give us what I call the golden keys. 1. Clarity and justice. Nurture one's resolve. Clarity and justice nurture one's resolve. It is very important in life to be clear and just about matters. Everyone enjoys seeing a clear sky or a clean lake. Therefore, we need to cultivate clear thinking. Clear thinking, guys. Conduct and personality from a young age. Our resolve and ambition in life must be especially clear and just. Hence, from childhood, we need to cultivate our resolve to assume major undertakings, speak the truth, and be noble. And be noble. Highlight that if you can, quickly. If we can continuously nurture and resolve, if we can continuously nurture our resolve and ambition, we can distance ourselves from impropriety, delusion, selfishness, and attachments. We will be able to constantly improve, expand, and elevate ourselves. Therefore, nurturing our resolve and ambition is essential to building character. Building character. Highlight that again, if you can highlight it quickly. Now, 2. Awareness nurtures one's knowledge. Knowledge enriches us and enables us to reason well and see clearly the difference between right and wrong, good or bad. Okay? I take it again. Knowledge enriches us and enables us to reason well and see clearly the differences between right and wrong, good and bad. It is like a bright light that cuts through darkness, allowing us to prioritize properly and appreciate gains and losses. We can measure both our situation as well as that of others in order to better coexist. If we do not keep learning and enhancing our knowledge, others will not entrust us with major responsibilities. Hence, we must be always aware of our own inadequacies and nurture our learning, courage, experience, and knowledge. 3. The third golden treasure. Now, Master Singyun is giving these things to us. You better use these opportunities wisely and make the best use of the treasures that we are being given right now. 3. Resolve nurtures one's talents. Resolve, that's determination, nurtures one's talents. Rice and vegetables both taste better when we allow the flavor to settle in for a while, okay? Rice and vegetables both taste better when we allow the flavor to settle in for a while after they have been cooked. Like objects requiring maintenance after a period of time in order to last, our tired bodies also need to rest to regain energy. Our talents as well need nurturing over time in order to improve. Hence, our abilities, enthusiasm, and ethics all need patient cultivation. Patient cultivation, highlight that. In conducting ourselves and dealing with matters, we can never be indecisive because no one likes an irresolute nature, nor should we always say yes to everything. We need determination in nurturing our skills and talents. When we can tell right from wrong, know how to prioritize and assess good and bad, we will be better able to judge. We'll be better able to judge every situation and evaluate every matter clearly. Resolve nurtures and enhances our talents, allowing us to achieve success in whatever we do. 4. Magnanimity nurtures one's capacity. Magnanimity nurtures one's capacity. Highlight that. Whether we become a great person or accomplish major endeavors depends on our capacity. A withered branch can sprout and bloom again in the spring breeze because resources and energy still reside within the dry twig. Many of Confucius' disciples were successful in their learning and cultivation of ethics because they had great capacity. Therefore, besides our innate abilities, we also need broad knowledge and magnanimity. Okay? We must be considerate of others, giving people space to develop and provide opportunities for them from time to time. In our speech, we must be careful not to exaggerate or sound overbearing. When we are in positions of power, highlight that, over others, we should not control them too much. Not control. Highlight that. Okay, when we are in positions of power over others, we should not control them too much because it's Master Sengyun talking, not me, it's Master Sengyun. I need you to pick the wisdom, guys. Okay, because by leaving room and opportunity for others, we are actually benefiting ourselves. Master Sengyun is warning us here now. I need you guys to be careful here. Positions of power brings temptation to oppress people, okay? Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. A very great statesman from Nigeria said that. Actually, the person whose the university I went was actually named after him. When I started the university in Nigeria, one of the best schools in Nigeria I went to, it was called University of Ife. Okay, it was in my sophomore year that university was changed by the government to Obafemi Awolowo University. Obafemi Awolowo is one of the founding fathers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He's the person that made that statement. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's a statement Obafemi Awolowo used to make in those days. Great statesman, great Nigerian statesman. In my sophomore year in college, that great university was renamed from University of Ife to Obafemi Awolowo in honor of the great statesman. Okay? That was a very great Nigerian statesman. Okay, so the point I'm making is what Master Sengyun says here. When we are in positions of power over others, we should not control them too much because by leaving room and opportunity for others, we are actually benefiting ourselves. Okay, when you're in positions of power, be careful. Don't oppress the people. It's a warning. That's what Master Sengyun technically is saying. Be humble. Don't oppress people. Therefore, in summary, he writes, we need to pay attention to how to build our character with a clear sense of justice, awareness, resolve, and magnanimity. Folks, this is for meditation. That's why the Buddha always talks about meditation. Logical reasoning and meditation. Do not accept anything I say. Always have your doubts. Go and do your job. Go and meditate. The Buddha always says, you have your brain, go sit down and meditate. Reflect on these statutes and meditate on these principles. Namo Amitofo.